Yeah, that's right. We knew because Donald Trump had been talking it up back in March, that he said Congress, this is going to happen. There was a 60-day period. That's now elapsed. He's now able to use his presidential authority to remove Turkey from this preferential trade system, this preferential trade program, along with which is currently enjoyed by 120 countries. The White House said the move was appropriate because of what it called Turkey's recent economic development. It simply is arguing that it no longer requires this trade allowance. And at the same time, as you pointed out, the White House also slashed steel tariffs on steel products coming from Turkey into the United States. There was a presidential proclamation just a few hours ago, which stated that since imposing the 50% tariffs, imports of Turkish steel articles declined by 48% in 2018. This, Trump says, has benefited the domestic US steel industry to a point where they say it was no longer necessary and appropriate to continue with those increased tariffs. They are slashed to 25%. That's still, of course, a significant number.
Every US administration uses trade as a political tool as well, trying to get some sort of leverage with partner nations. How much of that is there in this decision by Donald Trump? Where are relations with the country as he gives with one hand and takes away with another?
Yeah, this treatment isn't unique, obviously, to Turkey. This is the very spine of Donald Trump's protectionist sort of approach to trade. When he stood up, as you know, in 2017 for his inauguration, this is exactly the sort of approach to policy that he promised, and this is him very much following through with it, whether that's with China, whether that's with his neighbours in Canada, Mexico, the EU, and now, of course, Turkey with this GSP withdrawal. This is exactly what Donald Trump promised to do. And yes, there's obviously political leverage to be gained by it. It's also worth pointing out that, the Republican Free Trade Party, is no longer here. We don't hear from them anymore. This is very much the party of Trump, and this approach is certainly here for the immediate future.